To pamper or not to pamper? That is the question. Yes, that's right. Today on Planet Cruise Weekly, we're exploring the luxurious world of cruise ship spas. So if that sounds good, keep watching. So hello and welcome to episode 36 of Planet Cruise Weekly with myself, Keith Maynard, and I'm joined by the wonderful Jade Reynolds. We've not seen you for a few weeks. What have you been up to, Jade?
I've been busy, working hard.
Getting massaged, I hear.
Yeah, I've been for a massage myself just last week.
A couple's massage with your best mate?
Yeah.
Sounds perfect. Are you a lady that does tend to spa quite a lot? Are you a lady that lunches and spas and...
Absolutely, yeah. I go to the spa regularly in my hometown, but also on the cruise ships, especially if I've got any onboard spend that they've given me on my cruise. The first thing I do is I'll go and book a massage. And my favourite treatment is actually reflexology, but that's just me.
That's something to do with the feet, isn't it? Yeah, where you kind of set all the pressure points off. And apparently every bit of your body's connected to the foot. Fantastic, okay. Well, I mean, I'm like you. I spent 12 years at sea working on the ships, and that meant I got quite a lot of freebies, which was quite good. Today, it's all about that. It's all about spas at sea. It's been a massive growing trend. In fact, modern cruise ships today do all feature some kind of spa where you can indulge in a whole range of treatments from around the world that are very similar to what you might experience on land. But tracing it back, and this is quite interesting, Jade, actually, I always like to kind of look at the origins of these things. And as a proud Cunarder, I was quite happy about this because the first real spa at sea was pioneered by Cunard on the legendary QE2, and this was in the 1980s. What he did was basically turned one of the laundries on deck 6 into a small spa. There were no windows, it was really, really cramped, but it was a massive success, and it was that started this whole revolution of offering spa services on board ships.
It really took off actually, Keith, because if you forward 30 years on, you'll find that most cruise ships now have huge spa areas, often spanning across 1 or 2 decks, offering various ranges of treatments, including salon, barber services, teen packages, thalassotherapy pools and thermal areas where you can go and relax after you've had your massage.
I'm glad you had that word to pronounce because I didn't stand a chance.
They've just grown massively, and you've got these enthusiasts that get on the ship, and before they've even gone to their cabin, before they've even unpacked or gone to the buffet, they're going to book up their spas as soon as they're on there. So they do often get really booked up even on the first day.
But for the uninitiated, spa menus may as well be in a foreign language. I mean, what do half of those treatments even mean? And what about pricing? Is it going to be more expensive or cheaper to have a treatment at sea? These are some of the questions we want to ask.
And the first thing we want to mention is about the staff. All the staff are professionally trained, both independently and by the cruise line itself. So the standards with the staff and with the treatments you're getting are very, very high.
Absolutely, and also pricing wise, it's interesting to note that the prices are pretty much consistent, let's say, with a high-end urban spa. So what am I saying? If you're from a more rural area, or even if you're from a suburban area, you might well be a little bit shocked. I certainly was when I went on board with some of the prices. You will have to spend probably from £100 upwards to get a massage. But for some people, that won't be a shock. That will be something quite familiar. And if you want to get something special, like a deep tissue or some aromatherapy, then you might even have to pay a little bit more than that.
There's basically 2 main companies that run the spas on board. So you've got the Steiner Leisure Company, which runs the spas on Norwegian, Princess, Holland America, Royal Caribbean, and also Carnival and Crystal. Then the other one you've got is the Canyon Ranch Spa, which they operate on Oceania, on Regent Seven Seas, and also Celebrity Cruises.
Now, while we're talking about the cost of it, do remember that with some companies you will be charged a gratuity as well as the price that's stated down on the spa menu, so do bear that in mind. Now, actually, it's interesting to note that not all spa services are more expensive on a cruise. It's interesting that things like cosmetic treatments, which we often refer to as Medi-Spa, things like Botox, they might cost, well, I mean, I don't know because I don't have them, Jade. Maybe.
Oh, I thought you had.
Thanks a lot, yeah. £400 roughly, you'd expect to pay that in some parts of cities. Whereas on a ship, you can probably get it for around £200 upwards. And the same applies with teeth whitening. Certainly something I've had on ship, though you wouldn't be able to tell it any anymore, the amount of coffee I've drunk. And again, you can pay anywhere from £400 to £1,000 with your local dentist, whereas on Norwegian cruise lines, let's say, and Crystal Cruises, your teeth whitening costs around £125 for one session, and apparently it can last up to 7 years. Now, the other thing we want to do is give you a few tips. Jade, what's your first tip?
So after your treatment, your therapist will almost certainly try and sell you some products. They have to do it, it's part of their job. So, I mean, the products are lovely, but if you don't really want to buy them, please don't get angry with them. You could perhaps say you've already bought them on a previous cruise, or just politely decline.
Good point, okay. The other thing as well is that if you want to get a discount, the real key to do is to pop by the spa at the start of the cruise and find out when they're going to be doing those. They'll already know when they're doing them, and you're pretty much guaranteed that on a port day, they'll be doing some special offers.
So you can get lots of different types of treatments on your cruise. Now, in general, cruise spas on the ships will offer very similar packages and services that land-based spas offer.
Yeah, that's right. So there's the standard treatments, loads of different types of massage, for instance. In fact, the majority of the most popular treatment on board any cruise ship is always the massages. So you can get Swedish massage, couples massage, hot stone, deep tissue, aromatherapy.
The second most popular treatment is a facial. Now, someone told me once the key to looking young is to have regular facials. And this is including cleansing, moisturising, exfoliating of the face. It really is so luxurious, and it is so relaxing as well.
And there's also, I was going to make a comment there about, that was obviously my secret, but I don't think it would work. There's also a rising selection of non-traditional treatments that often get referred to as what we call Medi-Spa. I mentioned it before. These can include acupuncture, reflexology, Reiki, dermal fillers, Botox, teeth whitening, and ionothermy cellulite reduction. Now, to simplify, there's two main types of spa that you're likely to encounter on board most cruise ships now. There's traditional spas, and these can be found online, such as kind of Royal Caribbean, Princess Cruises, and maybe Carnival. And these tend to feature a selection of spa facilities, salons, fitness areas, that kind of thing, that you'd find in any kind of mainstream spa or gym at home. But then there's also
the other type is the destination spas, and these can be found on cruise lines such as Costa, Celebrity and Azamara, where it's more of a complete experience, if you like. The whole spa features like themed cabins which are situated near to the spa, and it's more of an immersive experience.
We're just going to try and pull out a few of the highlights. We're trying to cut the wheat away from the chaff and give you an idea of some of what's on offer when you do go into the wonderful world of cruise ship spas. So first of all, we're going to start on one of my old ships, and a ship that has one of the most amazing spas I've ever visited, and that's the Queen Mary 2. Now, unlike Queen Victoria and Queen Elizabeth, the other two ships in the Cunard fleet, the Queen Mary 2 features a Canyon Ranch spa, and in fact it's a US brand which is famous for its high-end land-based spas which are endorsed by numerous Hollywood celebrities.
Spa features more than 80 different services, can you believe that? So it's going to be hard to choose, but the one main one that's probably one of the most popular is the hot stones massage. So what they do is they take warm basalt stones in various shapes and sizes, and they use that with various pressure to massage your whole body.
Now, they also offer some quite distinctive treatments as well, particularly when compared to the standard fare other cruise ships offer. They call something called a shatsu, I hope I pronounced that correctly, and that's where the therapist hangs from a bar on the ceiling and use their hands and feet to kind of walk all over your back.
In addition to this, they also have massages for seasickness, aching bones, arthritis and chronic pain, also things such as Reiki, acupuncture, Ayurvedic treatments, and even an ice cream pedicure. Don't know what that is.
That's amazing. You just dip your big toe into a big tab of Haagen-Dazs. Now, another brand that we thought was worth mentioning is Celebrity Cruises. Yes, Celebrity spas are run by Canyon Ranch, the same as on QM2, but the big thing about Celebrity is they pretty much created the destination spa experience, particularly on their Solstice class ships, which feature the Aqua class spa cabins, and there you get access to the amazing Aqua Spa Cafe and the restaurant Blue, which are two venues dedicated to healthy eating, and in my view, Blue is the best restaurant on any of those ships. It's so good.
And you also get spa-related products in your cabin, and they're more centred closer to the spa area. The cabins themselves, the Aqua Class cabins, come with multi-head showers, complimentary bottled water, iced tea, upgraded linens and pillow menus. Obviously your healthy dining choice room service menu, and also access to the Persian garden steam room relaxation area.
Now, we simply had to mention Norwegian Cruise Lines. The newer ships in the Norwegian Cruise Lines fleet would definitely come under the destination spa heading. Various types of spa-themed cabins and suites are available, and the spa itself is called the Mandara Spa. Again, it's got its basis back on land with spas all over the world, from the US through to the UAE. There's over 50 different types of treatment available on board, but what really makes them stand out is that, particularly on the new ships like Breakaway, Getaway and Escape, they've got these amazing salt rooms. Apparently, Jade, these are said to be good for respiratory and skin ailments.
Another unusual treatment you can get on board is the body bamboo massage, where your therapist will take a selection of warm bamboo stalks and they soak them in essential oils, so you've got all the smells coming out there, and then they roll them slowly, like with the pressure, all over your body. This is Keith's favourite.
I absolutely love it. I really, really do.
So next up is Viking Ocean Cruises. On Viking, the Ocean Live Nordic Spa is operated by Oslo-based Raison d'Etre, and the spa is inspired obviously by Nordic traditions, as that's where its roots come from, and they offer a balance between the hot and cold treatments. That's kind of their thing.
Now, this is fantastic because you've got lots and lots of choice. For instance, on the one hand, you get the warmed tile loungers that are quite traditional on a lot of modern cruise ships, but then you'll get that contrasted with a typical Norwegian style shower, which is basically a bucket that dumps cold water on your head. Which again, total contrast. You also get steamy saunas, and there's even a snow grotto, which is quite incredible, because when you sit in there, and I've done this, it takes your skin about 4 to 5 seconds to realise the snow has landed, and so you get that delayed reaction, and then suddenly you get a real shock. It's really, really incredible, and then to jump into something hot after that in the sauna and vice versa is really good for you. Viking
actually provide complimentary service to their thermal suite area, so you don't have to pay extra to get in there.
So it doesn't matter,
no.
Right, okay, so any passengers can go in at any time, which is a real plus. Live Nordic also keeps the choices very, very simple. So there's only 3 types of Swedish massage. There's a mindful one, a detox one, and a deep tissue. And there's only 2 different types of facial. And the whole idea is to reduce the complexity and to enhance the performance, which is typically Scandic, and I like the sound of. Now next, Kosta Cruises. Kosta have pretty much, again, another destination type spa. It's called the Samsara Spa, and this we had to put in purely because Jade is the biggest Samsara spa fan in the whole world, aren't you, Jade?
Yeah, I visited 2 of their ships actually. I was so impressed. The amount of space they've got, the amount of choice they've got, it is very clean. I love the design as well, the decor.
Well, the decor, funnily enough, is kind of Asian inspired. So you've got rice paper walls, bonsai trees, wind chimes, teak Buddhas, lantern lightning, and some quite cute and frightening dragons.
They've also followed celebrity with their specially designed Samsara cabins and the suites. So these have got like bamboo effect doors, Elemis spa products. Elemis is my absolute favourite. And special scent diffusers, so they release scents into your room throughout the day. With the Samsara spa cabins, you've got unlimited access to the spa areas and even an exclusive Samsara restaurant.
Now, the spas tend to be some of the biggest in the industry, as Jay was alluding to before. In fact, with the one on Kosta Diadema, one of their newest ships, sitting across 4 levels, which is quite mind-blowing. And now, they're also known for what's called their thalassotherapy baths, and this is an ancient spa bath heated to body temperature and enriched with Dead Sea salts.
Another innovation that Kosta have is the Tridosha Shrine, which is kind of inspired by Turkish baths, like the hammam kind of style. So this area is filled with aromatherapy steam, which is released slowly within different caves and chambers within the area, and it gives different degrees of dry and humid heat throughout it.
Now, another one of our spa cruise ship heroes have to be Kosta Cruises, and for a start, we have to mention them purely for the fact that they've designed their spas on the guidance of Feng Shui. So they are beautifully wonderful and peaceful areas. They feature quite a few innovative things like private canopied sun decks and outdoor exercise equipment, which has been designed to look like sculptures. Really, really cool.
And interestingly, treatments can last from 3 to 6 hours, and they range from a fantastic salt and ginger scrub to a couples massage. But one that really stands out, and probably the signature treatment, would have to be the Dry Float Bed Suite. This is an innovative sensory bed which creates a kind of weightlessness feeling. You kind of go in this pod and you relax in there and you feel like you're floating in the clouds. It sounds amazing. It
is probably the most relaxing thing I've ever done. It's more relaxing than any kind of massage.
So next up is Royal Caribbean. Royal Caribbean ships have the very popular Vitality Spa area on board, which uses Elemis and Leth Therapy products. They have a range of specific treatments, some specifically for gentlemen, some specifically for teenagers, because of course, you know, there are the family ships. And on board you'll find the one thing that stands out is their huge gym complexes.
Yeah, you're right. These are massive, particularly on the Freedom class ships, which have the boxing rings. And in fact, they do like aerobic style activities there, but you can also do boxing classes, which is quite incredible. They've got yoga, Pilates, Tai Chi, spinning, military style boot camps. The list is endless. And the line also offers physical activities for children, which again, it is a really positive move in the right direction. Disney Cruise Lines are also worth mentioning. They do have the Senses Spa on board, but the thing that really impressed both Jade and I was the fact that Castaway Cay, which was their private island, there you can hire private spa villas where basically you get pampered the whole day within your own private spa villa, which is on this deserted island.
So next we've got Holland America, which is the greenhouse spa and salon. Some of the main highlights from Holland is the Hawaiian Lomi Lomi massage and also the Thai herbal polis massage. So,
it's lovely, yeah, poultice massage. It's really, really, really lovely.
And if you want extra relaxation, choose the spa suites and staterooms, which they've got kind of spa amenities within them, as well as yoga mats and an iPod docking station.
How cool is that?
Yeah, it's really cool.
A yoga mat in every stateroom, love it. Now, another company that we thought worth mentioning, P&O. Again, Steiner run the Oasis spas on board, but their standout treatment is what's called the Hydrolift facial. It's like a deep cleansing facial, followed by this exfoliation, and then they do this it's a special treatment basically. The therapist will select one after they've examined your skin, and then they put this galvanic current through the skin. So they kind of put current through the skin. I know it sounds a bit kind of crazy, but it leaves your face, I mean, I've had it a couple of times, and it leaves your face feeling so alive, and you look in the mirror and you think, oh my word, I've lost a few years. And finally, let's talk about Princess Cruises. Now, the ships in the fleet all feature a Lotus Spa. This offers a wide range of different treatments, but we're mentioning it because we feel they offer the best selection of Medi-Spa treatments. So we're looking at acupuncture here, Botox, dermal fillers, and teeth whitening. Well, hopefully that's been really, really helpful for you. We know we haven't covered every single cruise ship and every single type of spa, but we only picked out what we felt were the most important ones and the things that really stood out to us as offering something different. So if that's been helpful, fantastic. Get in touch and let us know. Give us feedback. Your feedback's so important to us. Jade, if people want to get in contact, how do they do that?
So you can email us at hello@planetcruise.co.uk. You can leave a message under the link on this video, or contact us on Facebook or Twitter, or of course visit our website.
Yeah, now if you do want to visit the website, click the link there. Well, hopefully that's been helpful, and finally, a big, big thank you to the people that got in touch, or some of the people that got in touch last week. We haven't got time to mention all of you. So Judy Bland, she said, if you hadn't got your hands, Keith, you wouldn't be able to talk. I think she's making a point, and I've got no idea what it is. I've got no idea what you mean, Judy. I'm really, really, really confused.
I
don't know. And finally, Sonia, who's been travelling around making us all very jealous on her Oceania cruise. So keep the photos coming, Sonia. We do love to see you guys as you go off and experience the world on these beautiful ships. Whatever you do this week, have a great time, and we'll see you soon, won't we, Jade?
Thank you.